Alright. Hey guys, welcome back. I think that, no, I really don't have any cursed jewelry. Okay, so someone was telling me earlier that I may have missed a cursed jewelry thing, and that kind of sucks because, that would have sucked because, I would have been able to not waste 8 cursed scrolls. But unfortunately, they had other things in mind. So, I was thinking about what to do, and I think the most appropriate way for me right now, because I have the subdued magic 2, which means that my spell power is pretty much 0. I think the best possible course of action for me right now is to probably go into a Zig and hope I can find a little bit of stuff. I'm just gonna go in a bit. I'm gonna get hilariously mutated again, so this was very counterproductive already. Yeah, and I'm just gonna keep heading in. I'm gonna see if I can hopefully get a Q mutation out of this. I'm not sure though. I'm just pretty much trying my luck. So Zigs are actually okay to do for the first couple of floors. You can do it pretty safely, so that's what I'm doing now. Let's see, do I get anything from this? No, no, no. Okay, that kind of sucks. So I'm probably not going to do many floors. I'm going to do maybe up to 6 or 7. Anything more than that would be a little bit too dangerous, so I wouldn't try. But these early floors are pretty easy. Hopefully I can get some, good loot from it before I have to bail out. But if I can't, it's unfortunate, I guess. Okay, so Dagger of Pain, Dagger of Venom. Okay, so I haven't gotten anything so far. This is pretty bad. I'm gonna be running out of... Okay, so I need to get... this is a bad idea. Let's make some Passages of Calibria. Hopefully I can... let's see, what do I want? I want a +1 hat. Let's think. I don't want any of this now. I just want to leave, and I want to get out, and I want to survive. Okay, so that didn't work out for me at all. I actually got worse, mutated a little bit worse. Let's see. I got into -2, which is not a big deal, but it's a shame that I'm taking so much stuff. I might have to do Zot. Right now I'm just looking for ways to get rid of my mutations. And also, stabilize my character. This one... Right now I'm taking a lot of annoying, I guess, side paths that I don't want to be taking. So I'm going to do Elf now. I could have gone back to Pan, but I want to find that resist missile... repel... man, I'm getting stuck. Alright, I wanted to get that resist mutation going, because, that would be pretty helpful. I realize now that it doesn't really matter if I get Abyssed, I guess, because it's not going to hurt me too much. Instead, I'm more worried about just flat out dying. I'm going to start boosting some of my cursed gear, because I don't have any remove curse. These are pretty much permanent for now, until I find a better set. So that's a Hell Sentinel. I need to get rid of the summoner, the purple robe guy. Let me check. Is there any buffers? Nope. Nothing particularly amazing. Am I resistant to electricity? I am not. So I don't have any... Wow, I don't have any mutation potions. Sorry, resistance potions. This is pretty bad. I'm gonna use Haste Wand, not the... okay. I'm just gonna have to fight Nicola and hope he doesn't kill me in one hit. Okay, good. So the anti-magic there helped me out a lot. I'm gonna probably pick up this invisibility. And the reason why is because, I could curse it on for an extra armor. It's not a huge amount, but it's good to have, I guess. So I remember now that the Hall of Blades, which is a part of elf that used to be part of vaults. It used to be its own branch, so they removed it and they put it in elf. I remember now that that's actually a really easy branch for me. Really easy like vault. I normally skip it. I think I did last time. But this character can easily do it, and the reason why is because dancing weapons can't actually see invisible, so I should be okay. Just taking out some weak enemies now. Am I training the right things? Okay, so oh yeah, okay, I forgot completely to start training armor, so I'm gonna do that now. It's pretty silly of me. I am too used to being a rogue enchanter, so I didn't think to... Ooh, poison resistance. Okay, I kind of want that. So basically the next time I get a remove curse scroll, I'm going to be using it to curse almost all of my stuff off, and then I'm going to recurse it all on. Let's see, what do I need to get rid of? I guess this 2-charge disintegration one can go? Maybe? Alright. That's fine. So this whole left-hand side is the Hall of Blades, and there's a lot of floating weapons here, but I can just go in and stab them all, mostly. I'm not sure about that Elven Blade Master, but these guys can't see invis, so they should be easy to stab. Yep, this guy can't see invis either, which is kind of weird. You'd think with training he'd be able to see, but apparently not. Okay, so I'm getting poisoned pretty badly here. I'm gonna back off a little bit, just so that I don't draw more enemies to the fight. And I'm going to wait for my contamination to go down. Okay, good. So I can return back to the fight. I'm looking to get as many stabs as I can with each invis. I don't want to accidentally contaminate myself again, like I have been doing this whole game. Yeah, I've been pretty dumb about that. Oh, that's a glowing executioner's axe. Okay, so I want to invis first. I don't want to risk him waking up and then hitting me. It was a holy rat, so it's okay, I guess. I'm not unholy, so it doesn't do more damage to me. But if it was like a draining one, actually no, if it was like a freezing one or a fire one, it would do a lot of damage. And I just don't want to be a part of that, so, you know, stay away. Okay, I made a silly mistake here. I'm going to teleport away. And I'm going to come back. So this is not really for the loot, this is more just for a little bit of EXP. What's going on? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take Elf pretty slow. I don't think I can just like tab through it like I have been with most of them, with most of these branches. Actually, I haven't really been tabbing too much, I guess. Not for now anyway. So yeah, invis really helps against this area. Yeah, Hall of Blades used to be its own thing, and they just booted. So this is why I wasn't paying attention and I got red rained. Okay, hopefully I can work it off. My sword's not swinging Mindalay anymore, which is kind of sad. Let's see. Crackle of Arcane Power. So what that means is there's a Wizlab, and Ashen's Eye has been so kind as to give me access to vision on it, I guess. So I'm gonna go head straight for it. Not a crazy quick run, but you know, just move in the general direction. You don't want to rush things and accidentally die because you're being too quick about it. Alright, so let's drop some of this stuff. I can't actually uncurse it yet, so they're not useful to me. This is Zongeldrock Shrine. So basically, this gives me access to the sword of whatever his name is. There's a bunch of undead here, and at the end is an ancient lich. So this is going to be an okay one for me to do. I think all these tombstones eventually, yeah, become undead. So I'm going to just kind of wait out here a little bit so I don't get swarmed. Just hopefully get the undead to, you know, appear and I can take them out. Make it a bit safer for me. These aren't very high threat enemies, but, you know, you never want to be in a situation where you teleport and then suddenly there's just one enemy that ends your life with a good roll. I know that sounds a bit silly coming from me, who has been playing really dangerously for the last how many parts now, but you know, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to reform. I'm an ex-suicidal player, I guess. I've mended my ways. Okay, let's see if we can get some good stabs here. Couldn't. Okay, that's fine. Takima's dance would be pretty good against these guys, but unfortunately, because my spell power is so low, it's not going to work at all. So, yeah. So this guy is the Ancient Lich, and I just have to open the door, I think, and then he comes in. Oh, it's an Antique Lich. He's not really dangerous to me because I have anti-magic, but he does have the potential to kill me in one hit, so... Not in one hit, but I will be in really serious trouble. Okay, there we go. So this is the sword of, the Lich's sword, and it's not going to be useful this game because it's Reap. Reap is pretty good in the early game, but not really good in the late game. What it does is when you kill something... Ooh, phase shift, I want that. Yeah, thanks. Ozakuba's armor can... Yeah, it can stay on D, I guess. So, what the sword does... What Reap does in general is it... when you kill an enemy, it has a chance to bring it back as an undead, which is, I guess, okay as an effect. It doesn't add any damage to your stuff, which makes it kind of poop. But oh well. So phase shift is good because it gives me free 8 AC, and it doesn't really care about what my... I don't think I need wizardry anymore. Oh, a remove curse scroll. So I'm gonna remove... Okay, let me think. I need this, this, and this. So let's drop the amnesia. Okay, so I want to get rid of what? My buckler, my gloves, and my cloak. Buckler, gloves, cloak. So buckler, gloves, and cloak. Yeah. Okay, good. Is there anything else I want to get rid of? No. That's fine. So I can now drop this old stuff. And then I can start wielding my new stuff. And this is going to give me a little bit more stuff. Okay, shields is already at 5. I don't need to curse it on. I'm going to actually leave it off because I'm looking for a better one anyway. So there's no point. So yeah, now I'm cursed on like before. This time I have slightly better stuff, I guess. Not amazingly better, but you know, it's stuff that I wouldn't mind having on compared to before. Oh, scroll shop, cool. Fog is good, Identify is good, Magic Mapping is good, Remove Curse is actually really good, surprisingly. Anything else? I guess I'll get another Identify, there's no harm. Alright, so just gonna fight my way through these guys, not very hard. Flight, don't really need, do I? Let's see. Yeah, I have 12 potions of flight, I don't need it. Okay, just keep going. Oh right, I need to be using... okay, I think I might change Ozakuba's to Shift T, so I can go Shift ZR Z capital. Sorry, ZT Z capital T to get my buff, my 2 buffs up. Alright, so this is the main chamber. And I initially had my qualms about this place because, you know, there's a lot of enemies that could do a lot of damage to me, so it's kind of scary. But I realized that I have anti-magic, and as long as I'm a little bit cautious about how I do this, this doesn't count. I need to kill this tormentor, yeah. As long as I'm a little bit cautious of how I do this, I should be okay. I need to kill this guy really quick before he mutates me again. I didn't get mutated, thankfully. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of why I didn't want to come in the first place. It's before Pan, sorry, a little bit of Pan, because this is a little bit scary. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. Really, I'm kind of just banking on the fact that none of them are going to come from behind, and I'm not going to get swarmed. So yeah, I'm just kind of pulling back very far. It's the normal. This is actually the normal way to deal with this. Upways, RC, Slay, Stealth minus. So the Stealth minus I don't want. It's an alright ring, that one, but it's not amazing. And the fact that it has a downside means that... Okay, so this is bad. This is very bad. Okay. That was my bad. I keep forgetting to put my buffs on, and that's because I have too many now. And when I have too many, I just end up not doing it. So yeah, it's my fault. It's not really a yeah, it's not really anyone else's but my own. Okay, so I'm actually going to turn translocations up a little bit more. I want to get the power up of phase shift because it's lasting about 2 turns. That's not very good. Also, armor fits poorly on strangely shaped body, which means that half my base AC is leaving, so that's probably like an extra 5 that I get. So the second I get a Cure Mutation, do I have one? I have one in there, and that's it. I'm looking to get, before I drink a Cure Mutation though, I'm kind of looking to get the Resist Mutation. And the reason why is because once I get rid of this Cure Mutation, in order to make it effective and lasting, I need to make sure that I don't get mutated again. Otherwise, drinking the mutation potion has really no relevance, because I'll just get malmutated again. I'm going to summon some butterflies, and the reason for this is to just block enemy movement. They can't hit through the butterflies. They can't move through them, like I can, so yeah, just summoning a couple makes a bit of chaos, they get a bit confused, and then I can run away. Okay, so this is another example of why I would use it. So I accidentally misspoke, I guess, earlier. I said that Summon Butterflies is an okay spell, it's not that good. I didn't really mean that. What I meant was, it's good if you know how to use it, but like, it's not necessary, I suppose. You won't die without having it. Like, it's not as good as, like, say, Haste, but it makes sense, it's a level 1 spell. It's not a game changer, but it's certainly useful as a tool. Okay, so let's keep up my spells, let's keep up my regen, let's fight this guy out. Alright, got it. So yeah, there's a lot of enemies in here that I don't like. They smite, they drain, they abyss, and they summon bad enemies, so really it's not a fun place to be. It's a lot of grinding, pretty much. You want to not fight more than 1 or 2 highly colored enemies at a time. So by highly colored, I mean, like, see the purple ones? They're really obvious. You can see where they are. You can see, like, they're very prominent, I guess. And like the purple ones, the green ones, they're all the whiz confused up decks. Okay, so that's a tempting ring because actually, let me think. I already have the buckler on. I don't need this ring of poison resistance anymore. I can actually just put the evasion on. The Wizard Confuse Arpoise Dex +5 is tempting because Confusion doesn't work with Ashen Zari. It's I have Clarity, so yeah, it kind of cancels out for free. So that's just a purely good ring, I guess. I'll keep it in my inventory, but I'm not gonna worry too much about it, I guess. Yeah, just gotta keep my buffs up. That's pretty much the most important part. Yeah, Enchanter tends to get... I'm getting a little bit, like, tedious, I guess, for my play, because this character doesn't have as many tools to... It's not as solid as my Hillock. There's not as much fighting, I guess. Not as much things to keep me alive if things go wrong. For example, here. I'm going to use Summon Butterflies to hopefully get myself out of here. I'm going to haste myself. I'm going to keep summoning a couple of butterflies just to kind of confuse them, get them away from me. And I can engage this elven archer away from like the other enemies. I want to get in melee range with these guys pretty much all of them. I want to get in melee range with. I can't really think of an enemy where I'd want to take them up from range because I don't have any range. Yeah. Okay, cool. What's this short sword? It's pierce and strength +3. Not really. If it had really good resists, I might consider having it just as a hot swap. But, you know, if it's not going to be useful, why use it? Yeah, I'm running... Oh, a +4 ring of protection. So that's actually going to be better than my +4 ring of evasion. And the reason why that's the case is because if you have low... You want to always have balanced stats, kind of. If you have low armor, you want to buff your armor. If you want low evade, if you have low evade, you want to buff your evade. And it's just because of like marginal returns, I guess. I can't wear the helmet, which sucks. But I can go in here. Is there anything in here? No, it's nothing good. So, is there a Vial of Floods? What about a Fan of Gales? Nothing. Okay, so I haven't gotten any good evocables this game, and that's probably why I haven't trained evocations. I wanted to, but you know, you can't always have it, which is kind of sad. But evocables are really good. They're just like I don't know, they're just very solid. So I'm getting a lot of armor now. I have about 20, which is up from like 13. So yeah, doing good, doing good. I haven't found anything useful in this so far. Controlled Blink seems kind of good, but yeah, I'll keep it. Just because, you know, it could be useful at some point. A box of beasts. I kind of want that. Let's get a holy word and let's read the enchant armor and let's get the box of beasts. I'm gonna put a little bit into evocations now. I'm gonna turn the dodging off, mostly because my translocations is essentially the same as training dodging right now at this point. And the reason why is because, you know, having the let's eat this. Having the what's it called? Phase shift. Having phase shift on is the same as having 8-3 dodge. So look, if I have it on, it's 37. So that's all right. Okay, so I found absolutely nothing here. That really sucks. I'm actually gonna go ahead and ooh, is that a fire resistance buckler? I'll take it. Alright, what do I have to drop? Let's drop these bolts. These bolt ones. I don't want them. Yes, please equip myself. Oh, there's an enemy here. Okay, so now I have RF++. That's good. I'm going to... 1 second. Alright, back. Sorry about that. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So I've got the RF++ now, and it kind of makes me want to put the ring on, because that will give me RPOs as well, right? That makes all my spells like kind of easier to cast, which is kind of okay, I guess. But the main issue is that my armor goes down to 17, which is kind of less desirable. I want a bit more armor, so I'm going to keep it on. I'm going to keep the protection on, and I'm just going to kind of hot swap when I need it. And I don't need this buckler anymore, which is good. How much is in this wand of digging? That's good. So I've got 1 remove curse. I'm not going to use it yet. I'm also going to go back to Pan, I guess. I could do slime, but again, I want to have a bit more fighting, dodging. I want to pretty much be as tanky as I can before I hit Pan, because that's the one place where I am guaranteed to have a big fight, pretty much. So yeah, gonna head there now. My score is, my turn count's in shambles, but you know, can't win them all. I hope I didn't forget anything. That'd be bad. Oh well. Let's run away from these guys. No need to fight them. Just run. Let's teleport. Why not? Teleported in the wrong direction. Let's keep running. Okay, good. So there's a Reaper there. Let's dig this way. And let's switch this out with that. I was just switching my keys to make it a little bit more easy. I want to use the wands that are higher charge first, I guess. Or I don't want to. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm not really. I don't know. I'm just making it more easy for myself, I guess. Visions of a gate. So that might be the way out, but that's also the Panlord area, so I don't want to deal with that. I'm going to go this way instead. Hopefully Ashen's Eye will give me visions of another gate. Okay, so I need to kill this first. Okay. I need to be very careful with this, with how I approach this. I'm already hasted. You can see invisible. I need to move towards it. I need to put my resist protection. Putting a bolt here, I'm not sure if that will stop it from shooting bolts at me, but, you know, it's always a thought. Alright, good. Yeah, I just dropped to a little bit low health, and that was enough to, like, you know, trigger my fear instinct. You want to be thinking. Yeah, don't ever try to fight ice fiends. Those are the worst ones, I think. I know brimstone fiends, like, are considered worse because they can hellfire, but I think that ice fiends are actually worse. They do a lot more damage for some reason. Mostly because cold is just a thing. And, yeah. I don't have a lot of resist cold anyway, so... This is just another... another old panfloor, so I'm going to be looking to skip it. Use apportation. Apparently, I don't have enough spell power to use it correctly, so this is kind of worrying, because that means that my my ninja strategy is going to be a little bit delayed. It's going to take 2 turns when it would have taken more. It will take 3 turns rather than 2, because I need 1 turn to pick it up and 1 turn to apport. Now I need 2 turns to apport, 1 turn to pick it up. So that's kind of scary, but at the same time, you know, it's a risk I'm willing to take. I'm normally not on like the edge of my seat when I teleport away. I have a buffer of health, so. Oh, excellent! Another remove curse scroll. When's the last time you heard someone say that? Let's just keep going. Let's apport this, I guess. We can fight this demon out. Yeah, so the power of my apportation is very low. This is a holy panfloor. I don't want to do this. It's too hard. I'm gonna actually just try to skip it. I know where. So the rune is here. I don't want to fight it though. It's too much. A panfloor I would not be able to handle. There's too many hard-hitting enemies, and I don't think I could ninja it very well. I mean I could, but it's gonna take way too long compared to just running. Okay, so Lom's here. Actually, that's the rune. I'll see you later, man. Thanks for that, by the way. Yeah, so I've been getting really lucky with my teleports. Sorry, with my like random entrances. I've pretty much been able to steal both runes for free. I'm sitting at 5 now. I'm gonna sit here and wait. I'm gonna haste up. I'm gonna go. Hopefully we get something cool. Nothing. Okay, leave. Anything in here? Is there a way down here? That's a ziggurat. I'm gonna just check it out. It might be something good, and I'm again looking for the mute stuff. Nope, that's angels. I don't want to deal with that. That's too hard. Okay, I'm backing off. Just backing off. No worries. Okay. Let's see. So the portals are over there, but I kind of want to keep moving down because that's away from the enemies that I last saw. I'm gonna dig this way, and I'm just gonna fight in this little kill hole thing because I know that I can. They're not gonna really punish me for it, I guess. I'm gonna keep moving. So yeah. Okay, this is a big pack enemy. Packs of enemies. I'm gonna run this way in the hopes of just losing them all. I did. Good. I'm gonna run through the portal. This is Glockswalks. I didn't get a lucky in, so I'm gonna just pretty much have to get in through to here. So this is gonna be quite a pain, actually. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this too well. This character can kind of take on executioners, but only one at a time. So this will be a struggle for this character, I think. But you know, you can't win them all. Let's see how he does. I'm gonna make sure to not fight. I'm gonna try to at least clear the surrounding area. Mostly because, you know, just a bit of paranoia. I should clear the whole thing out, but I don't want to spend too much time on this place. It's just kind of scary. Okay. I'll make sure I have my buffs up before I fight. I don't need to haste too much. I'm still scared of contaminating myself accidentally. Alright, so let's get some intel. Let's go Ashen'Zari intel. Tell me where this is. Okay, so the rune is right there. I don't know where Glorx is. He's not with me. He's not right there at the moment, so this is gonna be a bit of a recon, I guess. Okay, so that's 65%. I need to make sure that my buffs are up. and I'm hasted this time. I cast regen just to keep myself up. I'm getting dangerously low, but you know, it's an executioner. Makes sense. I think they're a tier 1 demon. I always thought they were tier 2, but apparently they're tier 1. Okay, so I'm gonna haste, and I'm gonna run. Okay, so let me think. How can I do this? Okay, I'm actually gonna. Oh man. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna see if I can stab the guy. If I can stab the prick. Alright. Let's wait until my contamination's down. Okay. This is gonna be a bit. Oh, sorry. My mouse was the thing. I often forget when playing. Okay, so Glorx is up. Let's try to get into this place. Okay, so I'm gonna use agility, and I'm gonna keep my buff up, and I'm just gonna run for it. Okay, nope, that's not working. I'm gonna teleport away. Glorx is dangerously close. I don't want to be anywhere near that. Let's see, what can I do here? I'll just kind of put regen on, tap this out. Alright. So that was a very tense area. Glorx is like actively seeking me out. I don't really like that. We'll see. I will get this rune though. I will get it. There's no reason not to. I'm not in that much danger. I was just in a bad position, and I can always try again. There's infinite retries here, unless I die. But come on, when's the last time I almost died? 10 minutes ago? That's ages. I've never died. Sorry, I've never come close to dying. Am I right? No. These executions are actually super scary. They have some really high damage variance. Sometimes they're really good, sometimes they're really bad. Okay, so I've got the exits now, and I'm pretty sure the enemy should have dispersed a little bit, not too much, but just some. The curse skull down the bottom is scary. Oh well, up here. That's pretty. That's making me a bit leery, but you know. Okay, so he's right there for some reason. He's looking. I'm just gonna try to lure out the weak guys. If I can get it to the point where it's just me and him, I'll just run past him. Okay, I need a haste. Okay, this is bad. Oh, this is really bad. I need to keep my regen up. I need to fight this guy on the right. I don't want to be lured. Okay, so the reason why I fight the guy on the right is because there's a guy on the left over here, and the second I kill the guy on the left, another one will just take its place. So killing the guy on the right would, you know, be more efficient because I would be hit less, I suppose. Okay, so my food's running a little bit low, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. Okay, so what can I do here? I'm just gonna kind of pray that this guy doesn't kill me. Keep my regen up. I need to basically vanish. Okay, so this is getting a little bit tense. I'm not really sure what I should be doing now. I haven't really had a ninja attempt where he's like sitting right at the front. I will break in eventually, but you know, it's kind of scary. So what I can do is haste, brilliance, I guess, control blink down here. Just keep control blinking, I guess. ZB up here, grab the rune, teleport away. Yeah, so that was kind of like a Hail Mary, I guess. Like you just go in and hope. There's a lot of enemies right now. I'm gonna try to teleport to a bit of a safer area. Okay, that's pretty safe. Okay, well, there's the 6th rune, I guess. Glorx turned out to be a little bit of an issue, mostly because he was awake when I took the rune, which is always scary. But you know, he's gone now. We got his rune. He doesn't matter to us. I'm gonna haste. This is why you should always haste before you come in. I'm gonna teleport and I'm gonna run this way. I'm taking a lot of damage. Hopefully my... yeah, this is... okay, I'm gonna run to the abyss. I'm gonna leg it. There's no reason to fight the enemies in the abyss. Let's see what's here. Magic mapping? I kinda want that. Let me go get it. Yeah, so there's no real reason to be trying to fight enemies when you can just bail, like in the abyss. Where's the way out? Is there a way out? Not yet. There's a bone dragon next to me, but I don't think it matters. I'm gonna actually fight it, just because I can now. My character is strong enough to take on these kind of enemies, just not panlords and stuff. Stuff that does a lot of damage to me in high bursts is pretty much the weakness. Everything else is okay. Alright. It's 140. Okay, this is the way out. Good. Alright. So my food is running kind of low. Do I have any with me? Not really. I have a couple of rations, but that's it. Alright, just keep going then. I'm gonna speed run. I'll do a little bit of a speed run on the next rune, and then I'll end the part there, I guess. Too much stuff is not so good for my internet. Guess there's a lot of enemies here. The crowed guy is back. I remember when he almost caused my death. I will not forget anymore about that. This demon blade is okay. I'm nowhere near the portal, so I'm just gonna teleport. Yep, worked out. Alright, so this is what's his name? Whoa, what's happening here? Noleg? Noleg? I don't know. He's he's pretty tough. So okay, so immediately I can tell that the rune is gonna be right here. That's gonna be pretty weird for me to handle, pretty much. So I think first things first, first order of business is gonna be making sure that the rest of this floor is clear. I don't wanna, there's a lot of enemies here. There's my no leg. Let's teleport. I stepped on a Zot trap, they're all malmutations. 1 sec. Okay, well, I'm back, but I'm not in a good spot. I'm gonna get malmutated pretty badly here. Hopefully I can just, yeah, okay, run. And maybe those guys will, you know, not bother me when I come back. I got malmutated, have less energy. I got robust, which is awesome. Thank you, Kako Demon. I appreciate it. He's given me some good stuff. So I'm gonna get really badly malmutated here. There's no real way around that. It's just a fact of life, sadly. I'm also yellow contaminated. Lom the Bomb's here. He brought his posse of dudes, so I'm gonna run away. Live to fight another day, hopefully. Just waiting my contam out, pretty much. I may need to just leave. I'm not too sure. I'm trying to rest out my contamination, but who knows. Alright. So the main issue here is that I'm going to get really badly mutated, and other than that I'm not too afraid of these enemies. I'm just clearing out a little bit more at a time. Hopefully that means that my teleports won't be bad and I won't get double mutated when I come back. Like, I don't want to pretty much teleport into an area full of mutators and just eat like 10 in an instant, but if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna dig through this, and let's see if I can get in and out really quick. I'm just gonna focus the mutators. Everything else doesn't really matter. Okay, can I get past here? Thank you. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just leg it. I'm gonna drink my potion of brilliance to get my control blink up. I'm gonna grab the rune, and I'm gonna do something pretty interesting. I'm gonna cast. Okay, I'm not gonna do that, I guess. Okay, I'm actually gonna blink here. Okay, I'm gonna try to blink here. Sorry. Oh, I got out. Cool. Alright, so what did I get? I actually didn't take any damage. Didn't take any mutation damage from this. So, that's that floor done. I'll see you guys next part. And I apologize for having so many disruptions this time. I'm not sure why it happened today of all times, but, you know, there you go.